once again, it's your boy Day for Triple D Gaming coming at you with another map making video. You know how we do it. Let's get to it. Alright, ladies and gents. We're back. And I still haven't really resolved the issue. But we're working on it. We are working on it. So, instead of putting rocks back here, it's actually one of the backgrounds. So I got one of the backgrounds there, and I changed it to rock, like the cave texture. So that's what that is. And then while I was at that, I went ahead and I kind of just went around and changed everything to that cave texture, and it kind of looks good. So I'm debating on just actually changing it all. See what it looks like here. Wrong thing. Alright. Changed the wrong one. Oops. There we go. Alright, so if I changed it, that's what it would look like. And it kind of goes with the dark forest theme. Pretty good. So I changed all of them to that same texture. It actually looks pretty good. So, I don't know. I'm going to change it back for now. But yeah, I mean, all the way around it, it looks good. It even looks good with the trees on it. But once you change one, it kind of changes them all. So when I did this, I copied and then put that there and then changed it, and it changed them for me. So I actually had to go and re-import one, or change one by itself, and then import it in changed, so it didn't change all the rest of them, if that makes sense. But that's what we did. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do my thing here and see how it turns out. I got some wood stacks. I brought in a few things. Put that away. But now that I got that, and then the moss laying down, I'm going to try to move these rocks back a little bit. And then try to make it look like it's supposed to be there. Why is that going up? And then obviously we'll have our trees and everything around it. And then we'll finish covering that white there with the moss. Joel, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know if you missed it or not, but I took one of the backgrounds there. That's what that is. And I changed the texture on it and made it rock, and it actually looks pretty good. Appreciate them likes, guys. And then I went ahead and I changed all the background to that same texture, and it does look pretty good. But I changed it back, obviously. Not. It looked real good, but it kind of makes the map feel like really dark, which it might tie in with our theme. So I might go ahead and change it and leave it like that. But I did get some wood stacks, 2 different ones. These are ones I brought into the game from 19 and I converted them over, but I was messing around here and I actually did find wood stacks that's in the game right here at the sawmill right here. But I actually think the ones that we got looks better. But like this little stuff right here, Joel, like this little hand planer and that, you can actually pick that up in this game. You can pick all this stuff up and move it. Which 19 you could change. If you go into a map, you can make everything to where you can pick it up. Yeah, thank you, thank you. It didn't turn out too bad, and then I put the moss around the edge right there. I don't know how this happened. I had that closed up. Both of them. Now I'm just debating on right here where the train is. Oop, too far. Either just leaving this wall go all the way down, or I was going to take it out like right here at the back of this building and then open all that up. Get rid of this. And then just line this edge with trees and bushes. I made some new signs for the map too. I haven't put them in yet though. Oop. Get it down for now. So unfortunately, the way this is, I can paint this, but we got these entrances here, so I kind of have to keep it to where these are like little pull-in things. I have to, because if we get rid of that, it gets rid of all of it, which I could just go ahead and get rid of all of it, and just paint down stuff. I'm not sure what to do there, so it's either go ahead and get rid of all of it and then just fill this in with trees and everything, or just leave it the way it is and then get rid of some of these buildings and put different buildings in, and then just make it to where like this is a stockyard for wood for loading onto the train or something. You talking about taking this out, Joel? Sounds like a good plan. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the yeah, I wasn't looking at chat there. Yeah, and then we're gonna keep this here park and ride. Considering the train and everything's there, yeah, we'll just keep this area right here as a park and ride. Get rid of this. I am gonna keep, because these containers here, those ones over there, the doors don't open. There's one in here. Alright. This one here, all 4 doors, you can move them around in there. So I think I'm gonna keep this box. Look, just for that particular reason there. I got so many ideas and plans for this map, but with trying to keep some of the things that I was trying to keep, it's kind of making it harder than what it should be. But I'm gonna make it happen. Yeah, because I was wanting to have a waterfall coming off of this stream here somewhere. But if I brought it off this way, then it would have to somehow run under the highway, and I'm not trying to do that. And then if I take it off this way, which is my plan to do, I was trying to bring a road down and split it off here to jump over to this one. But I might be okay just getting rid of all of those, and then you would just have to, instead of being able to cross here, unless you just drove across the stream, just come down this way and then up to get back that way. But yeah, I think I might just wipe out all these roads and everything right here, and then bring this way, the water, and then make a waterfall. Obviously push all this down, make a waterfall falling into a pond. Yeah, and I got an extra surprise for the waterfall. It's gonna be sweet. I was able to get it to stop doing the shadowing, but it turned the shadowing off for everything on the map. Alright, so let's get rid of all this grass right here for right now. Yeah, I messed with this a lot, Joel. I had it changed like 20 different ways. I don't know if I want to keep these yet. Thank you. I'm gonna try to make it look awesome. Yeah, I was going to stream yesterday, but by the time I was able to, it was late. So you know what? I'll just get it tomorrow. So I'm thinking about just streaming for a couple hours here, and then later on tonight, I'm probably going to stay up all night to get back on my night turn schedule. Then I'm going to start streaming tonight and pull an all-nighter. Yeah, so it's either, make this a stockyard for wood and stuff, or like I said, get rid of all of it. And then we just have to make our own little pool and things. Cause like, I don't know, right now, like the stuff that is there would be okay, but it's a forestry map, so I'm trying to keep it with that theme. So this industrial stuff, it's gotta go. I have a couple log cabins, and then I don't know if you know what the Elk Mountain. Have you ever seen that? Appreciate the like too, guys. The Elk Mountain log cabin. I think I'm gonna make that our actual house. I went ahead and downloaded that mod, and then we'll, like I said, we'll make that the actual house. Now, to kind of separate that, I guess we will let's grab some fencing. So I'll kind of, there was a sell point right here too, because I loaded it in game just to see what all was there. Well, there's actually 3 of them. There's then there was the olive processing plant, and then there was the rock crusher down through here. Now these buildings, I'm gonna take these buildings out and then put the other buildings that are with the sawmill, just so it looks like the logging stuff there. Alright, now let's go ahead, get back on our fence. Might only need one here. That thing's taller than the building. Yeah, so since it's called a parking ride, I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know, grab a couple parking lines and put in there. Leave your car in good company. Unless they park in my garage. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is just jump this off of here like that. It won't make it turn into the building there, I guess. Or just leave a little walkway there and then bring the fence off of here. Just tie it in with that one. I'm gonna have to fix that because now I can see that it's turning. Let's see. Now it looks better. That's what I like in this game, though, that the occlusion mapping. It looks like stuff's really sticking out. It looks good. I like it. Alright, now make sure this is all right. Keep deleting all the columns and just keeping the one wall section there. Sweet. I thought it was going to be going through that window. Alright. And you can kind of see it now. That looks like the bricks are really sticking out there. Alright, now see if I can drag. Yeah. How should I do this? right. No, that's not alright. This is way higher. Yeah. I don't even know how they got up there like that. Let's see if I could drop the whole thing. Trying to match that concrete with that concrete. Close enough. Oop. Little nook. Now we could put one of our collectibles like behind this bush here or something. Because I was just going to, like I said, put the wall from there to there. That's why that wall was too high to put here, because the wall was up, raised up in the air for some reason. But anyhow, it gave us a little nook there, so it worked out, I guess. And then, like, the wall here looks okay. But yeah, if we take it out from, we'll grab this junction box here and bring it up here somewhere, and then take so much of that wall out, and then we'll line it with bushes and trees. That way you'll be able to see it. We'll throw some bushes down this side too. Alright, now let's see if I can find some parking spots. Maybe we'll throw some loading zone. That works. Oh, look, there's some right there. Visitor parking. That's what we need down there. 2-hour parking. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but we're gonna use this down here too. 2-hour parking. Uh-oh. Let me save it. Started moving slow like it was about to crash. Like, man, I haven't had that problem in a long time. Well, that's because I haven't been streaming. Trying to make sure I don't have a bunch of stuff open. Kinda do. Let me close this. Close. Man, it's really wanting to crash. I still got you. Still here. I had to restart it. Yeah, it crashed on me. I knew it was about to. Alright, we're good. So let me open the map back up. And last couple streams, I didn't have any problem at all. Yeah. If I had a new graphics card, I wouldn't have this problem, unfortunately. Oh no, it's gonna make me go in there and open that up too. The editor, it opened up that window instead of the right window through the OBS, and I gotta fix that. Alright. There we go. Look at that. Now we're back to moving again. Wow, I didn't even notice all them boxes were sitting there. So I hit the save button, but I don't know if it saved. Oh yeah, it did. Look at that. Sweet. Awesome. Alright, so now, where was I? All garages, so we'll just put parking like right here. Then we'll put the 2-hour parking. Yeah, you can park there for 2 hours. Other than that, you gotta rent a spot in the garage. There we go. Works good. Sounds good anyway. See, that's what I don't like about how they do stuff in the map through the XML files, because like the parked cars on the map, as you see, there is none, but there actually is, but they're in through XML files, so you don't know where they're at. And like some of them's okay, but as we change the map, they'll have to go. So we'll have to go into XML files and get rid of the parked cars around the map. And then if we do want parked cars around the map, we'll just have to place them down ourselves. Because other than that, we'll have cars sticking out of the ground and all kinds of crazy stuff. So unfortunately, that's how we're going to have to do it. So, throw that up there. Okay, there's the line. There's that. So now let's delete that. And then we'll make a group out of these. lines. Oops, I did it all caps. Brad, what's going on, brother? Parking lines, and then oops, throw them all into a group. So now I can grab that group and drag them down here, line them up, boom, and done. Grab our sign again. Well, I ain't gonna go crazy with it, but I'm gonna clip this so it's a little bit stronger. So you can at least see it from the road. Anyway. Let's see what happens. Yeah, see, they're disappearing pretty quick. I want you to be able to at least see it from the road there. Alright, so there's our little park and ride, I guess. Now, what I was going to do is grab this building here, and we'll replace them buildings that are sitting there with this one. Probably don't even need that back piece of it. We'll grab it all for now. Yeah, them buildings that are there, they just, yeah, they scream industrial plant. So we want to replace it with this guy. Oops. just trying to make sure I had a good angle on it. Yeah, that looks more like a wood stockyard. Even that one's there, man. See how quick them parking lines disappear? Like, you should at least be able to see them from back here. I know it helps. It does help with the frame rate whenever you're playing, but I'm gonna go ahead and tweak these ones a little bit too. Now, if it was like somewhere where you wouldn't see them unless you were in a parking lot, then I'd leave them alone. Cool. Right, exactly. I can see, I understand not being able to see it like way over there, but when you're right here, you should be able to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like the boundary trees. I don't know if you can see that, but you look, we're clean on the other side of the map, and you can still see them boundary trees. And I did that on purpose. I mean, I guess I didn't have to make it that strong to where you could see it clean from over here, but you know, at least from the middle of the map, you should be able to look around and see those. But that's what I did. I just went a little overboard with it. Look, we're clean outside the map, and you could still see them right there. But you gotta watch what you do it with, though, because if you get a little too crazy there, it'll really drop your frame rate, having to load all that stuff. Obviously, right? Appreciate the like. Appreciate it. Alright, now we gotta find another building here that would scream wood stockyard. I could even went and looked around, I see there, Joel, on some other maps on FS19 or whatever, and just converted the building over. Got that one. Goodness, can I just grab this piece by itself? No. No. Oops. Maybe use this one. I actually have the all the sawmills from Alpine, this map, and the other map. I actually have them inside the files here, so I could just import them in real quick if I wanted to. let's import, see something, see what all we got there. Alright, so man. Sawmills. Traceables. Yes. 3D. See, we even got the wood stacks in there too. I didn't even know that. Sawmill stack. Alright, let's just start importing stuff. See what we got here. What we got? We got a wood stack. Import. See, that's all I had to do. I went and pulled them stacks from 19, but I like those. Those are pretty nice. Import. Alright, so we got bar stack large, bar stack medium, board stack medium, board stack small, sawmill garage 2, sawmill stack, sawmill office, sawmill US, and this guy. I kind of like this sawmill. It is pretty nice. Got your wood chip. Excuse me. Yeah, so I guess even if I wanted to, could put that there and then had a fence run up and go over or something, and then we could paint dirt down here instead of concrete. I don't know, we'll figure something out here, I guess. What else we got? Imports. Import. I think this is the wrong thing. How about it? No. Why did it bring that? Three sawmills? Okay, hang on. Alright, so this is just the triggers and that right here. Delete that. And that. And that. And that. Okay, import. Same one we just grabbed. Man, all this just to finish running our trees across there. What do you think? All because I didn't want see, I don't know why it's bringing a clear level into. All because I didn't want the man, why is it the same building twice? Oh, because I didn't want that white spot on the ground there. And if I wasn't trying to keep the train, it would be a different story because I would just wipe everything out. But I was trying to keep the train. That's another thing too. Like, if I can figure out how to get it to where I can get the triggers and that for selling wood down, we'll delete this and maybe make the wood sell point there, or even just put some stacks right here. Make it to where we could just offload wood right here or something and sell it. I'm sure I'll get it eventually. I'll just have to actually sit down and figure it out. Import again. Import. Okay, I tried the garage, but there's two garages and it was both the same thing. This thing ain't working either. Oh, okay, that's the whole building. That's the office. Alright, let's get rid of that. And then we'll just have to work with what we got. These in a group just to get them out of the road here. Group. Alpine rocks. Oh, I grabbed a new tree too, so we got couple new trees too. Like I got a good variety of trees for this map, and I tweaked this one a little bit. This isn't one that I made. I pulled this from a different map, and I tweaked it a little bit, just because whenever you backed up so far away from it, it just turned into a big blob of green, cartoonish green, so I deleted that part out of it to where whenever you back up from it, it just stays just the tree trunk. But there's that. Couple of those will look good. I still think the background being dark will look real good, but I don't know. It looks good now, and it looked good when it was dark, so now I'm kind of torn on which one to go with. Alright, so before I move on, I'm gonna go ahead and paint the grass back down on this. Now, as far as the map goes itself, like around buildings and stuff like that, on the edges of roads, it just got the regular grass there. And then everywhere else is this meadow grass. And we're not going to use that. We might use it here and there in a couple spots, but I'm going to use the other stuff that looks like it would be in a forest, like the weeds and that. Alright. I just can't wait to get this spot done here so we can move on. I try to figure out what kind of grass they use here because there's so many different options now. I mean, that is not it. But even that though, that looks pretty good. Man, I didn't even know that one was even there. I hadn't even used the regular grass yet. Let's go with small. Okay, that's not what they're using there then. Deco foliage. This is probably what I'll be using mostly right here. That with a mixture of some other stuff. Maybe that grass we just had down. I don't know. Okay, I think this is what they use here. That's the small. Here's the medium. Yes. I don't know, I could have just changed it all and made it whatever I wanted, but for right now, we're just going to paint down the way it is. Now, we just gotta get them boxes out of there after we figure out what we're doing here. I was debating on that one. Keep it there or just get rid of it. I need like one more building. Let's get rid of that real quick. Grab this guy. Bring it over here. Alright, now what I need to figure out is keep that like what we got, or should we just go ahead and make this like dirt here? Then we'll have like log stacks. Oh, I actually have like the holders that this stack right here goes on to. So it'll be like the sidewalks and everything's still there, and then the entrances like this one right here. That but it'll just be dirt back here. Put dirt there. Like that. And add some mud in that here and there. Okay, it's actually looking pretty decent. Something like that. And then, yeah, leave this concrete, and then we'll have dirt up there on that end. And up here, I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. Like, I could just leave that there, but I'm getting rid of it. Because you can put this down as a placeable. So you can put it down anywhere. Obviously right now, the way they have it, it's outside of the map boundaries. Partly in and partly out of the map boundaries. See, that's what sucks about this here too. See, if I did the moss right here like I did here, then this just looks weird. Where you can turn in there and then you're turning on the moss, it just don't look right. Even though it's the boundaries. Yeah. So I might just have to leave some type of buildings just right there. Maybe. I'm not sure yet. But this here, I don't know, it's actually turned out pretty good, I think. We'll have to finish it and find out. Alright, so. I need like a different building. Alright, see right here is where the grape selling point was. I believe that's what these are from. I don't even remember deleting a building from there though. Unless that's just how they have it, and then when the grape selling thing appears in game, then those are just already on it. I don't know what that's all about. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, did I delete something? Who knows? Yeah. And then when that appears in game for the grape selling point, this is just attached to it. That's what that is. Alright. So. Sawmill shack. Sawmill garage. Or did I bring that over here? Wait a minute. Let me see. What was attached to that? Oh, it must have been what I brought over. Alright, so let's get rid of that then. Alright, delete. I mean, it was going... it was going either way, but... Alright. Oh, oops. Oops. I gotta remember to get rid of that light. I just sat it there just in case I wanted to use it for something. Gotta make sure I ain't placing it somewhere where the windows are getting, where the fence is hitting the window, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta try to avoid that. Try to make sure I got it straight here. I gotta push it back so the fence isn't hit right there. See, it's showing where the snow plows or builds up on it. I need to figure out how to do that. How to put that onto buildings. There's been a few things I wanted to make but didn't know how to do it. stop that concrete from flickering. I could just put it towards underground. And I gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this area. I don't want to do it like they have it here, just same building randomly over and over and over again. If I could get the actual sawmill functions to work, I would just do it like this, bring this up, and then use this sawmill right here to where you could actually sell wood there, and then also keep our other sawmill over here, so it would have a sawmill on both sides of the map. Because I really don't want to pull this up and just use it as decoration here if it's not functionable. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody would look at it, oh, that's the sawmill, and then it's not the sawmill. Even though it would go nice as decoration right there. What's that, Joel? Actually having this as a functioning sawmill right here? If I can get it to actually work, though. Yeah, so some of... I went in and I rerouted it to where it didn't pull from the game. I made it to where it was pathed through the map, and then when I went in and I changed the nodes and everything, like I said, it kept putting it in the middle of the map on the highway. And it was driving me nuts, so I just took a break from it, and then I went to other maps that people's made and looked how they had everything pathed and that, and I had it the same way. It just was not working, so I gave up on it. I'm gonna have to go back to it though, because I would like to get it to work. I guess if I put this on the outbounds there, like out of the map's boundaries, then it would be obvious that it's just a decoration. Now, how about this? What's this going to look like? I don't know, Joel. It's still driving me nuts. Alright. On that line, it looks crooked. But looking at it from here, it doesn't. I don't know, Joel. It would be up here in the gameplay stuff, I'd imagine, if it was. I don't think so. But why are you asking? Yeah. I don't know. Cause it's like I just took the one that was there. I tried all kinds of different things, but Um, I just left everything the way it was, you know what I'm saying, in the XML, and just changed the nodes for it to be back here. And every time, it didn't matter what nodes I typed in, it kept showing up over here on the highway in game. So I don't know, it was driving me nuts. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so there's that. Anyway. Now I gotta figure out what to do with this. I do like their little ditch idea there, but it's gonna have to go. It's gotta go. Same with this. We'll get rid of these if we can. I don't know, we'll leave it there for a second. Get rid of this grass. Still undecided about that building. What do you think, Joel? Should we get rid of it? This one here? We can just stack wood there, I guess. Appreciate that like. Of course, it has doors on the back, so you gotta make it look like, yeah, the doors are being used. What about that small one? I might have to trade that in for a smaller building. Let's see. keep that little path right there. I don't have an opening there, so might as well get rid of it, right? And that'll be part of the parking ride, I guess. Now let's go to gravel and dirt. Back to our round brush. Oh no, that's just straight gravel. Alright, so tell you what. And then gravel and dust. And dust. They didn't have it there, but go straight back to gravel. Make it match, I guess. Dry grass, patchy, I think's what I need. But this is moss, yeah. Dry grass dry patchy. What's a regular dry grass look like? So I haven't done it yet. I'm gonna do it whenever I have time, like off stream, to add all the other paintable textures. That way I can really lay down some detail. I haven't done it yet, because I probably could have did it yesterday and or before the stream today, but I was too busy going through and getting different things that we're going to need for the map. But as soon as I get a chance, that's what I'm going to do. I need to, before we actually start working on the inside of the map there. So I don't want to do stuff and then redo it later, because yeah, I want it to be a different texture. So I'm gonna get all them textures in there and then go from there. And there was actually a texture in a paintable texture in FS19 that is not in FS22. I went ahead and did what I had to do to be able to pull that paintable texture into FS22. So I do have it. It will be in this map. And that's the game plan with that. So. That's what sucks about doing all this, man. I'll get all this done and be like, oh, I don't like it, and redo it. Alright, man. Are you going to make gravel piles and dirt piles and so on? You mean to like actually dig or what? It's looking pretty good, I think. Not 100%, but it's looking pretty good. Yeah, maybe. But as for digging, I mean, that's just normally what I do. But like, if you want to submit a map to Giants, it won't. I don't think they'll accept one that you could actually dig dirt on. So I wasn't going to do that on this one. But the next map that we make will definitely be that way. Yeah, I got a few little goodies though. We're gonna have on this map. I just don't want to reveal nothing yet. See, even for this, I should have had the other paintable textures in here. Because after I get them in here and I start laying down like ground textures and that, it might be something completely different from this. You know what I mean? So that's why I should have them in here now. I mean, if it comes down to it, I'll just have to change this up a little bit, just so it flows with the rest of the map. But it definitely won't just be dirt laid down like this. We'll paint some water puddles, a little bit of mud here and there. And just so it's not straight plain dirt. And for these here, I'm gonna have to figure something out here, because obviously it wouldn't be perfect like that. So we'll have to do like gravel and dirt or something here, back and forth a bit. All right, Joel. Here we go. I really wish that it would work like that, like wherever your circle is where it would paint. I really wish it would work like that, but it doesn't. See, if I had the mother paint or the mother textures, man, I could really do some stuff here. Oops. So what I probably could have did too was grab some gravel. Let's see, gravel. This all gravel right here, and then bring up like 2 tire marks like so, then grab your dirt and gravel mixture, something like that. So it's like they put gravel down right there, and after the cars are running on it and that, it starts sinking down into the dirt. Something like that, I don't know. Like I said, I was okay with that dirt there, but the rest of that white, we gotta get that white covered. Um, so we'll probably just end up covering the dirt up too, just so it all flows together. So we'll just copy our moss. Alright. Cool. We're starting to get somewhere now, I guess. Still a bunch going on. I didn't want a lot going on there, but at least it's not super industrial looking. Yeah. Yeah, we still gotta, what do we gotta do? Put our tunnels in around the outbounds here. Tunnels, change our water. Whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch. It's definitely not coming out the way I wanted it to, but it's getting there. The rest of it will. I can make sure of that. Yeah, so up here, like I said, I don't want to have the moss right here where you would be, where the roads are for turning in, so I gotta figure out, like if this actual concrete thing wasn't there, I'd be okay, and I can't just move sections of it, it's just all one piece. So down here, as you see, I could probably bring the moss up to the edge of it right there, but as far as just like right here on this corner, for this one, I'll put some type of a building there or something at the end, and we'll just finish running moss for the rest of it. That's the game plan anyway. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these triangles here too, especially if we're just using it as a decoration. Those have to go. That's if I actually end up using it. Oh, of course they got that running back here. They're killing me. So it's either keep that building or get rid of it and just try to find a way to mask that back there and hide it. Yeah. Yeah, just probably gonna have to search for a fitting building, you know what I'm saying? Something that looks good. Even if it's a building from FS19, I can always just convert it over and make it work. Exactly. Something that actually fits. Like if I had Blender, I need to re-download it. I really do, especially with all the map making I do. I just need to re-download Blender, and then like let's just say that building was close to something that I wanted, but it just wasn't there. Then I could at least throw it into Blender and add to it or take from it or do what I had to do to make it right, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I need to do. But yeah, it's hard finding time for anything now, let alone doing that too. Alright, so I'm gonna make this a little bit longer to reach up to the edge. As long as I'm not, I can do anything on the computer as long as I'm not recording. I wouldn't record that. Yeah, it'll run Blender. I just can't try to record it. So like, every time my computer does crash, it doesn't do that. It just doesn't do that if I'm not recording. It's just the recording software just draws so much out of it. Let's see. Yeah, and unfortunately, that's what I do. You know, I just need a new graphics card, man. One of these days. One of these days. Alright, so just these ones to finish out this edge. I'll use this one, and then I'll jump back to using them ones to finish that out. So I'll delete that one, then copy this one and drag it over. I don't know, Drew, what do you think? It's definitely looking different, that's for sure. These parking lines gotta go. Yeah, even if I just used, maybe if I get in here and bump up the dirt mask or something. And then just put like a bunch of bushes and everything around it like it's overgrown. This definitely wouldn't be a problem if it wasn't for, well, if I would have went and got a different background, you know what I'm saying, that fit the map around the bottom side and then put the hills in. Excuse me. Something that didn't have that white there, I wouldn't even be going through this right now. But I've invested so much into this already, I'm not changing it now. But the main reason I didn't get rid of this background is because of the main roads that I wanted. If I didn't want to keep the main road there, I definitely could have got rid of that background But if I would have got rid of the background with keeping the main roads, then the main roads would have just disappeared right there. And then I would have had to put a hill or something right up next to the map to make a tunnel to explain the roads disappearing. Look, that actually covered that up, so we might be okay. Then again, that might be hovering too high. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, it's too high. No? Let's see. Yeah, it is kind of hovering a little bit. Down here I didn't have that problem. Must be tilted uphill just a little bit, so the further down the map we got, the higher it got. But I put bushes in that and there, we'll be okay. It's gonna crash on me. Let me save it real quick. Thanks, Brett. I got a problem with it hovering. It ain't much though. I throw them. Well, the plan was to take these bushes out right here. But if I got them bushes in front of it, you definitely wouldn't be able to tell. But the plan was to take them bushes out in front of the sawmill there. But we'll just, like I said, we'll throw bushes and everything around it, make it look overgrown, like it's abandoned. Yeah, this thing is about to crash on me, guys. Yep, there it goes. Alright, I think you guys are back with me. And I gotta make sure the map actually saved. I knew it was about to crash too. Getting too good at that. Yeah, we're definitely getting too good at knowing when it crashes. It's about to crash. It's sad. We back, yeah boy. Alright. Cool. I gotta redo this again. Yeah, it's definitely sad. No, knowing it's about to crash like that. And I gotta find Giants. There it is. Giants. Properties. Alright, cool. Now let's see if the map actually saved for us. I hope it did. I think so. Yeah, we're good. We good. Alright. So I dropped that down here. And it would yeah, close up the gap that we were seeing. But then it would open up another gap over here, which it did. So I think the only thing to really do is just hide it with bushes. Definitely looking different though, that's for sure. Especially looking at it from here, we don't have all that whiteness. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with this. So I'm gonna get rid of all that. Excuse me. I think that's the one I made bigger, so we're gonna have to copy this one. Oh, I did some stuff too, guys. Back in business. Yes, sir, Brett. I bet I didn't see you, buddy. Like in game, where you in the shop actually, where you buy your equipment. I went in there and yeah, I put my stamp on it. So whenever you're buying your equipment on a concrete floor, there's a big painted down. My logo is painted down real big on the floor. It's pretty sweet. And then where you pick your clothes or change your clothes on the wall, I got my logo up there on the wall too, like a poster. Alright, well it did cover up that concrete for us, so that's a good thing, but it's probably hovering down here though. But you can't go past this point here, so you probably won't be able to tell. Yeah, in game you can't go past this point right here. Was, let's see, that's what I was going to do. I was going to try to run it up to the edge of the road there. Without it, man, these things are tall. Try to run it up to the edge of the road there without it looking bad. It drops down right there too, so I probably won't be able to do that all the way back. It's always got to be something. Yeah, always got to be something to make it not work. Alright. But for right now, I'm just going to let it go, and then see how it works out for us. You know what, right here too, where this one is, I could probably put one of them gravel squares in there, because I do have gravel ones, so we could throw one of them gravel squares in there and then throw something on it. And like I said, I might leave these bushes here and then just put them all around there, and that like it's abandoned. We'll have trees back here too, so even if we have to, we'll lay a tree down like it done fell on it, but I'll take this fence and probably just run it back and maybe tie into the side of the building there. As if one time it was up and running, and then we could put maybe some barriers there blocking it off to get back here or something. We'll do something with it. Alright, back to this. Let's see. Start another run of these. We don't need that one. We'll need that one. I think this is the first time I ever put so much work into a background. Wow. Yeah, like I said, there probably won't be nobody up to watch it, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get back on my schedule there for work, stay up all night and work on it. And if I'm working on it, I'm gonna stream it. Even if ain't nobody there to watch it, we'll still be streaming, catch up on it later. That's the plan anyway. I'm not saying that it'll actually happen, because there's always curveballs, something to mess me up. It's awful mossy. Yeah. Yeah, after we get the trees in there, man, you really won't see most of it anyhow, so. Okay, gonna run one more for the little corner. I could have just threw a bush in there though, but we'll throw one in there. Yeah, I made some some new signs too. And like, I think I did two of them, two winter ones. Like say, with the snow-covered trees and that, asking if you're ready for the dark forest winter. Then I did another one. I forget exactly what I put on it, but we're going to throw them around the map. We got to do one more. Yeah, they're definitely going uphill. Look. But it don't matter. As long as I gotta do it though, so if you're driving through your tractor and you're in your out of camera view or out of cab view, that's what you're gonna see. I mean, you're gonna see trees there is what you're gonna see, but again, we had to get all that whiteness covered. Yeah, like I'm half tempted to make two different maps. Like when I'm finished with it, make one that has that background, then make another one like I had it where this texture was on all of the background. Because I didn't throw it in game after I made the whole background the darker texture there. I should have threw it in game just to see how it would look. If we get over to this edge, I'm gonna have to take and just tilt them down and try to get both ends to match up somehow, which is gonna be hard. Because I would have had to have. I don't know, I guess we'll be alright. If I start with this one and just tilt it down. Obviously, if you were looking at it like this, you would be able to see right up underneath of that one, but you ain't gonna be looking at it like that. So, starting with the one that's going to be here, we'll have to tilt it down and just make sure this side's hitting and it's just hitting it, touching the ground on this side. So that ought to be fun. I'm super excited. Save it real quick. Did not have all this in mind. Wow. We actually got it all covered though. Yay! Finally. It's crazy. Yeah, this side of that, or this side of that, really dropping. Oop, drop it down. work on this one, see if we can get this to act right. Delete that. Forgot we made it shorter, so we're about to use this one. Man. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the neck. Yeah, it ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. We'd have to do it something like that. Now it looks like it's going into the road from back here. So what we could do is just make this one shorter. Do like 17. Drag it back. Now when you look at it, it doesn't look like it's in the road. Yeah, the pain I'll go through to make something look good, right? It's crazy. Like I said, you can't, I don't know. I think it's this point right here you can't go past. So as long as it looks good from here, I'm happy. I'd rather it to have not had to do all that craziness, but it is what it is, I guess. Hopefully it works all the way down through here. Then all I gotta do is drag it. Hopefully. This is the piece I'm worried about. I don't think I'm going to just be able to drag it. I'll probably have to keep moving each one. It might work. Getting kind of close to the road with it though. No. Wait, as long as it did go over that white line, I was happy. Awesome. We still got that, but I can deal with that. Let's see. I'm gonna take this one, copy it, and then drag it back this way. Even though it's under there, just because if you're somehow, I don't think you'd be able to bend over that far, but see how you can still kind of see that white under there. So if I drag this one back here, it should cover that to where you can't see it. So I don't know, I think that worked pretty good there, Brett. Hey, the master of disguise. Oops. Alright. Wow. Alright, I ain't gonna worry about the rest of it. You can't see it from back here. But hey, that actually turned out pretty good. Look, we got a nice little slope. One little spot there, but yeah, I'm happy with it. Now moving on. Oh, Tony. That's crazy. What's this? Oh, one of them bread bites. from something I deleted. Delete that. Let's go back in here, see if there's any more floating. Yeah, thanks, Joel. Alright. It's crazy. All that. Alright, so I don't have to put all this with this one here, flat rock. You know what? I keep putting these rocks right here in a group, and they keep coming out of the group. Like, I don't understand it. I know I've saved it since I've done it, so I don't get it. Oh, okay. Alright, so let me go back. Because there is a group. Oh, okay. Alright, we're good. I thought it came out of the group. I'm like, what's going on? This one here needs to go in. Alright, cool. Huh. Now I just gotta figure out this corner. What we're gonna do with it. I just want to look at it from up here though. Let's see if you can see behind this stuff. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. We got that rough edge right there. Let me grab this, maybe. Yeah, I just now thought of that. See if we can somehow connect this on the side to hide this side. Like, you wouldn't be able to see it from the ground for sure, but again, if you're out of cab, or yeah, driving down the road on the out of cab view, you can very easily look up there and see it. This probably ain't gonna work though. Yeah, you can see it from here, but again, if you come over here, you won't be able to see it because maybe you can. Huh. Wow. This is what I was trying to hide though, this right here. So maybe if I grab this rock, it's just this line. This line right here is what I was trying to hide. I accomplished it from here. I'm really not 100% happy with that, but it is what it is. What do you guys think? Good enough? It looks okay from a distance. We get trees and that around it. It looks alright. Now we gotta check from this side of the map. That looks alright. Alright, I think we're good. Cool. Save it. And we was finally getting somewhere, but my daughter, she's hungry, so I gotta go make her something to eat. We'll pick up from here later tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna try to pull an all-nighter and work on it, see what we can get. But yeah, that's about it. So let's see. Now we got to I might go ahead and try to throw it in the extra paintable textures so that way when I stream tonight, I don't know, it's going to be a lot of work getting all them textures in there. Like I said, it takes a while. But if I do get it done when we stream tonight, we can actually get this here looking real good. Everything we do is going to look real good with all the extra textures. But we'll finish this up. We'll get some bushes and that painted down in here. We'll get these logs laid out. We'll get bushes and that painted in here. And we'll get our trees laid along the line. Like I said, we might take this and bring it back and just connect it into the building and then wrap trees around it and go from there. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see what's coming, what's next, if you don't want to miss anything, hit that subscribe button, and I'm out. Deuces. Alright, Joe. Bread.